Chip's Corner on U.S. Farm Report is brought to you by Grounded. Spray smarter and improve herbicide performance with Grounded, a multifunctional adjuvant from Helena.
Welcome back. Chip's Corner this weekend. All right, Chip, because of all of this severe weather that we've had, we've been following it closely. And we talked to USDA meteorologist Brad Rippey. That was at the beginning of May. And he said that April ended up being the second most active month on record for tornadoes. The only other year that beat it out was 2011. But as we got into May, my goodness, it seems that it's been even more active when it comes to severe weather.
Right. It has been more active once we got into May. As a matter of fact, I had a conversation with Brett Waltz and Michael Clark over at BAMWX.com earlier this week. And we talked to the comparison to 2011 came up again. So it's the most severe season that we've seen since 2011. And Michael Clark had some interesting facts and figures coming out of that conversation that I had with him.
I'll tell you one thing, Chip, just for a couple of statistics here real quick. For the month of May in 2024, 469 tornadoes, 3,475 severe wind events, and 1,640 severe hail events just in the month of May of this year.
Oh, man.
When you look at the map, I'm looking at it right now, it's almost as if every state east of the Rockies almost has seen a tornado report for the month of May somewhere. It's actually crazy.
1,600 hail events? Is that what he just said?
Yes. Yeah. It's amazing the amount of severe weather that we've had. Quite frankly, I'm surprised that there's a year that's had more severe weather than what we've had in April and May of 2024. But you go back, 2011 checks out. It was a more severe year. But it's that transition time from El Nino to La Nina, and the continued cooling of the sea surface temperatures out in the Pacific Ocean along the equator, that is really driving a lot of this. Now, as we got into the summer month, the summer weather outlook and what the guys at BAMWX expect, they basically said, hey, heads up for the second half of the growing season. As La Nina starts to settle in, the severe weather outbreaks might start to diminish, or should start to diminish for us, but it means that heat's going to move in. It means that some drier weather is going to move in. It means that we need to really watch what's going on in the Western Corn Belt. People in Iowa are familiar with that Highway 71 split. Take a look at where Highway 71 is in Iowa. West of that, we should be looking for a less than ideal second half of the growing season. But heat and drier conditions, I think, should be expected across the entire Corn Belt, according to what we heard from the guys at BAMWX.
Yeah, and in some of those coastal areas, NOAA's warning because of that transition to La Nina, we will probably see a more active hurricane season. So also have to keep that in mind too. Chip Flory, host of AgriTalk, you can listen to him live 10 a.m. every day. AgriTalk AM, well, every weekday. And then 2 p.m. in the afternoon for AgriTalk PM. Chip, thanks so much. All right, when we come back, if you're looking for the perfect road trip this summer, we may have one for you. We're hitting the road with American Countryside's Andrew McCrae next.